Look, fellas, it's just about doing our job. Get up, get up, get up. Now tackle him. You're not on it. You're on it at all.
I'm not a scientist.
Now we're moving on to Cincinnati.
TEAM as in team.
How about that, baby? I love you guys. We're champions.
It's football time, fellas. Let's get into it.
I'm thrilled to be part of this organization and to be able to have the opportunity to lead this team. What I'm going to demand from the players and from the people in the organization is that they make the commitment towards a championship. That's what our goal is. That's all I really am about, is trying to win football games.
That's what Mr. Kraft's paying me to do, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the decisions that I think are the best for the football team. TEAM as in team.
Just stretch. You guys need to stretch. Maybe that's a problem. Too much gossiping and not enough stretching.
We had one fight like the second day, and then I made them run because they had so much energy to fight, and we haven't had any since then.
All the way to the goalpost, fellas. All the way. I can't stand it. Run it again. Huddle up and run it again, Brady. Shut up, Redmond. Your is going to be running next. And don't be talking to them on defense. They don't know anything about quarterback. You understand?
How about no penalties today? How about no line of scrimmage penalties?
Seen this many cameras since we signed Tebow.
You want to talk about the game? We're not going to get into a post-game analysis here. I mean, really, I've had enough of that.
I could just Xerox you a copy of the game plan. You can send it over to Kansas City if you can. I mean, it might be easier for all of us.
Will the quarterback position be evaluated this week?
You've prepared to face this Peyton Manning-led offense more than 20 times in your coaching career. Is there one common thread that stands out to you over the years?
I guess, man.
Well, it was a good win for us out there today. It's good to win. We got a long way to go. We'll face another challenge next week. We'll get on to Miami next week.
San Diego next week.
Now we're moving on to Cincinnati. Move on to Dallas. We'll move on to Miami. We're off of Houston. We're on to Baltimore. We're done with that. We're on to Baltimore. We're on to Baltimore. We're done with the regular season. This is postseason. We're on to Baltimore. I respect the fans and I respect you and all that, but right now we're on to Houston. We're on to Baltimore. We're on to the postseason.
I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert in footballs. I'm not an expert in football measurements. Would not say that I'm Mona Lisa Vito of the football world. We rub it to get the ball to the proper texture. Yes, I don't know what's vigorous, what isn't vigorous. We're not polishing fine china here.
Is long snapping that difficult that you need to use a roster on one player who does only that? Can't you just cross-train a few guys to do long snapping and then have more flexibility with that roster spot?
Yeah, well, Ben, it's an interesting conversation, one that's really, I would say, honestly, during the course of my coaching career has kind of traveled that long and winding road. The key guy in that was Diassi, in my opinion, because Steve was the first center that really truly allowed a spread punt formation against the all-out rush. Was the first or one of the first where that trend really started to, okay, we're just going to keep a guy and all he does is kick, your Premian and guys like that, that's all they did. It was a little bit unusual. But gradually that's become the new norm.
Meet with you guys a lot, respect what you do. You're a voice to the fans, and even though we don't always see eye to eye all the time, most of the time, but not all the time.
So we're double covering this, so you feel the night off.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. One double 85. That's our call. One double 85.
No matter where I go?
80. Yeah, so you can't hide.
Come on, coach. You serious or you just playing? Just tell me you're just playing.
I'm going to watch you run in the end zone and spike the ball here. Have a good one. I'll talk to you.
All right.
You stay on our pair today. Hey, coach.
You're the best free safety that's ever played this game that I've seen. You're awesome.
That play you made on that out pattern last week. Yeah. Middle of the field making a play on an out cut. Give me a break. I look like the Pro Bowl. Wally Pips. You never heard of him?
Yeah.
Well, he played first base before Lou Gehrig.
Oh, okay.
Then Lou Gehrig started 23 South thousand straight games.
Right. Yeah. The little man.
That might be the punt return story.
No doubt. Hey, you can have it, man.
Oh, there you go. Way to compete. Way to compete. What a career you're having. Miss half the season, still going to lead the league in receiving. If you want to come over and say hello to me, I want to come over and say hello to you.
Don't do me like that, man.
I'm gonna smile on my face all day, coach.
Oh, you, Mason. Just you, will you? Why don't we talk after the game, all right? Just shut the up. Can you look at the scoreboard? Can we stop them on third down a couple times today? Just so I can have a little confidence going into the game.
What, an 863rd time? Set for the TE.
Let's lock them down out here. Let's lock them down. Every time we run a play on the goal line, it's a mental error and it's a walk-in touchdown. It's a joke. It's a joke. We could snap the ball and hand it off and on any play and they're walking right in. That's what it looks like down there.
Move your hands. Move your hands. Beat them to the punch. Lawrence, get you that ball quick, turn it up and go. You got it? Don't outdumb yourself now. Hey, if you see it, hit it. Just read your keys, and then when you see the daylight, then get through it. Catch everything in your hands. Practice. That's when you work on them. That's where you develop your confidence in them. Call it, AD.
Ram right.
Call something else.
Flash left.
Something else.
Flash right.
Something else.
Bend it left.
Run it. Get up, get up, get up. Now tackle him. That's it. Keep making plays, man. Keep making them. Wham, wham. Press it, press it. Wrap up, wrap up.
Good reroute, Cato. Charlie, it's a good looking series right there.
I mean, you got all your weight up here like this. Just try to balance it up a little bit so you don't have to take the false steps to get into your blocking pattern.
Kind of just square you up and just.
He's not totally square, but he's pretty close. Versus, he's got a pretty good stagger on the pass. Now, the interesting thing is Big M does the same thing on the other side.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of throwing an incomplete pass.
Okay.
You know, especially in a 2-minute situation where you're going to stop the clock and line up again.
Okay.
First and 10, plus 50. Alert for what? Okay, they have no timeouts. The ball's on the 1-yard line. Okay, so tell me what's going to happen here. All right, we got 40 seconds, no timeouts, need a field goal, 2 minutes. Expecting rain. It'll be easier in a game than it is in practice. Expecting rain, Cope. We're expecting rain.
Those situations are just as good for the coaches as they are for the players. Like Brady, he's thinking one thing, and Billy, he's thinking something, and you want them both to be thinking the same thing, you know. Make them respect the quick counts, then they'll have to respect the motions. But, you know, we can't spend all day on shifting and motion on every play. We're not doing that, all right? I don't want to be talking about that during the game. I'll set my piece on that now, but I'm just saying, hey, don't worry about if we got to make an adjustment on it. You know, like, these guys need to be able to do that.
All I want to do is create different situations, keep them alert, keep them thinking. Be alert, good speed, concentrate on what we're doing, and be ready for the situations, okay?
That was some real good situational football there at the end. Real good situational football. You guys did a great job there at the end. All right, look, we're certainly not big on individual stats around here, but 50,000 yards, Tom. Pretty good for a 6th-round draft choice. All right, so I can't talk about no more big plays. Guess that shut me the up, right?
It's a great job of playing the game the way we want to play it. Taking care of the ball, turning the ball over, running the ball, making big plays, covering kicks, all the stuff we talked about. You guys did it.
You guys met everybody this year. Everybody's best shot every week, all right? And you're still standing. And that's a real credit to your toughness and your ability to play well under pressure.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'd like to play against you two guys. I would love that. With just one play.
Here's what we got. Either one of you catches the punt, and I'll take this for the night off. So that would be Vollmer, you, and Pryor. Okay?
He looks good, don't he?
Nice catch, buddy.
Number to like 80-something.
Nice catch, buddy.
Thank you, Coach.
Nice catch. I never thought he'd catch that.
You never thought?
I swear to God, I never thought he'd catch that.
Hey, are you getting ready to buy another truck?
How you know that?
You want a Volvo? No.
You guys have the best sideline in this league.
Appreciate it.
That's
Thanks, Bert.
attributed to you.
Thank you.
Best in this league.
Hope we don't screw it up.
Hey, are you saying, is that
Forward progress, absolutely.
Why
You got
can't I-
driven back. He didn't lose the ball back here.
Can
for
I
20
challenge
minutes.
that?
No. That's beautiful.
Shaq would have been proud of that dunk.
It's not out of the pocket. Just go out and measure it. I want to see if it's 2 inches or a foot or what it is.
If you want a timeout, just hit me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just let me know.
Hard or not too hard?
Put it away!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How can you call that down? The ball was out. You know, we're getting tackled there on that play action. I mean, I don't know how you let that go when they tackle him from behind. Like this line, that's all they do is punch in the face and hold. Hey, he's not set. He shifts a guy out and he's not set for even half a second.
Oh, we're on that.
You're not on it. You're on it at all.
Well, we need you if you're going to come.
Oh, look, no.
Yeah.
No. I get this every week. If you need a timeout, come on down and call it. So I came down there, I didn't take it, and I moved back.
You coach players. Some guys see things. They see everything. Some guys, they see nothing. Some people have trouble with math. Other people have trouble with the English language. I have trouble with both of them.
What are you working on there?
Spanish.
Oh, Spanish. Your favorite subject?
Yeah. Favorite.
I wish I could help you with that.
The TV's busted. Some people can walk in there and fix it. You know, I look at it, all I see is wires. Like whatever it is, it all looks the same to me. It's just a bunch of wires.
This might be annoying for a second.
Okay. It's been annoying for more than a second.
Yep.
You know what really pissed me off? And I can't change the clock in my car. There should be something that you would say would be like clock. There's no clock setting. I'll be damned if I can find it.
No, somebody asked if I was going to get an instant face count or something, and I said there was less than 0 chance, and there is.
That's me in the back. Yeah. So you always can remember me.
You got the sleeves cut off. I'm going to wear that someday, too. I promise you. And then you put it on, I'll send you a picture of it on Snapface. You can put it out there, so it'll be great.
Well, he's smart, too. He put together those rockets there at,
right?
In college, so.
He did.
I can't even, get my cell phone on, so.
Guys are looking sharp.
We just got to suffer through one more game, Coach. One more game. Although, I don't know. I feel better about myself after seeing those down there.
I'm telling you, those are hideous. Should have seen the they tried to put me in.
You're not interested in that, are you?
In what?
Halloween party. Well, this is what it is.
I'm dressed as the devil.
You might win the damn prize.
Throw these with just one hitch. Instead of like double hitching it, just try to throw it on one hitch and see how that feels. A nice ball. Nice ball.
I mean, I think we definitely got to be prepared for that. You got to be prepared for somebody just saying, we're going to take Randy out of the game, double him, throw whoever else you want to, and make them beat us. And it might be these guys.
Yeah.
Foxworth, I think he's fairly instinctive. And then Ed, I think we know about Ed.
Our favorite. Ed Reed's Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Who covers up for a lot of stuff. Could put, Julian on the inside, because Ed's going to be driving.
Yeah.
And then when you break back out high to the flag, if that corner starts running high for the backside post, then you can throw the flag too.
Oh, you're saying let Ed dive on it and then bring him back out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let Ed take it, and then when Ed takes it, then the Z whips it back to the...
Right, I got you.
To the flag.
I got you.
And then Ed's kind of in no man's land. Then you have everything.
Right.
And then Randy's in a tight split, and then you can run him back on a cross across the field if it's like one cover.
Right.
Maybe have 2 plays like that in the plan.
I have a hard time picturing not coaching football. I mean, I'll be like Mara Levy and coaching when I'm in my 70s. You don't have to worry about that. Fortunately, that's a few years off.
Let's go out there and do it aggressively, and let's set the tempo early in the game. All right? Like we didn't do last year. If you're playing in a game or coaching in a game, it means something. Means something to me, means something to you.
Right. I think Randy's going to, we're going to see what they want to do about Randy. Just a question of really what they're going to do with Revis. If they are trying to match up, I think we want to be careful about sending them out to the right, because that's where probably Revis is going to line up. In the secondary, it's seams. They run the seams, and they'll run Cochery on a double move. We can't let that number 2 guy go down the seam and kill us like they did on it last year.
It's going to be those seams, Dean, I'm telling you.
And then Wednesday practice is over, and where do receivers go? Straight in, right? Right? Do we stay out and throw Wednesday after practice with the receivers and Brady? No, because we got it down and we're all set. We don't need any extra work. That sums it up right there for me. It really does. The sky's the limit. There's no telling how good we can be. I mean, offensively, we've seen this now twice, really. If you just take Moss away in the deep part of the field and get down on Welker, we're done. We're done. We can't run the ball. We can't throw it to anybody else. We're done.
There's only one game next week for one of these two teams.
Understand how one stupid play, one stupid penalty, one mistake ends it for all of us. Competition. Getting up after you get knocked down. Let's get out there and compete at the top level that we're at. This was the problem last year. We win 11 games and we're not in the playoffs. Why? Because we can't beat the other good teams in the AFC. Baltimore, they're one of the teams that's going to be in it for the long haul. You know it, I know it, they know it. We're the only team in the National Football League who does not have a 20-yard run or a 40-yard pass. We hit them in practice, we'll hit them in the games. There's a start. That's what we need more of right there. There's nothing wrong. In fact, you should be excited when you make a play. And your teammates should be excited too. Nice play, Ty. Can't even see one guy saying, good hit. Walk back to the huddle and, honest to God, it looks like we don't even care. Just look at this right here. It's so obvious. It's so visible. And when you can show that picture visually to your opponent, that's what intimidation is. That's the look right there, fellas. 4th and 1 on a 20-yard line. You can say a lot of things about me as a coach, okay? And one thing I'm not is scared. Now, are we going to go for it every time it's 4th down on our own 20-yard line? No, I'm not saying that. If you guys give me the confidence that we'll pick it up.
We got the other kid from Navy.
I'm kind of partial over Navy guys.
Oh yeah, I am. I would never take a guy for Army. I'm telling you, I couldn't handle it. Hey, if it isn't us, I hope it's you.
No, that's how I feel too. No doubt about it.
I hope it's us, but hey man, how you doing?
Now I know why it was such a pain in the ass to get ready for us.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Let's make this a handshake and we'll just wave after the game, all right?
You got it.
I'll talk to you later. All right. Yeah, thanks. All right, back them up, fellas. Behind the yellow. Let's go behind the yellow. Back up, back up. Good. That's good poise out there. Good poise. Hopkins a chance. Get up there and jam Hopkins. Say! Jam 10! 10! Jam them!
We just have no mental toughness. We go on the road, we have no mental toughness. We can't play the game the way we need to play it. Kicked our ass. We sure did. I just can't get this team to play the way we need to play. I just can't do it. It's so frustrating.
I'm telling you, we suck.
34. Tom, look. Settle down now, buddy. Step into the throw, okay?
You're in the right hands.
Throw to Kevin out here?
I got drilled when I threw it.
Did you get hit on that?
Yeah, he was blitzing. I tried to lob it over him because the guy was standing right in his face.
Like the one to Maroney?
I was right in his hands.
It was over his head.
Oh, that one.
Look, it's really taking them a long time to get organized on the line. Let's get up under center.
They're all kind of mulling in there.
Yeah, so just go and zone it the same we did against the Jets a couple years ago. There's no mystery here, fellas. It's trusting each other and everybody doing their job. 60 minutes! 60 minutes, you understand me? The pass rush is what we want, all right? Some of those incompletions are because of the rush, all right? Let's keep doing that.
Eye control here.
Yes, sir.
Just eyes, don't chase it. Get your eyes on the quarterback then.
Yes, sir.
They really can't beat us. We just can't screw it up now. If we're on it, we know they don't got anything, all right? Let's make sure we got it right.
And the Patriots are Super Bowl champions!
How about that one? All right. How about that, baby? How about that one?
Great job. What a win.
Great job.
It took every second.
You damn right.
Way to go. I'm so happy for you.
You too. I'm happy for you.
Way to go, man.
I love you, Coach.
I love you too, man.
They have completed the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history.
I love you guys. Love you, baby.
Let it go, man.
What a game.
Hey,
You're the greatest of all time.
we're here.
You're the greatest, and you're the greatest.
Yes!
Oh, we're champs.
We're champions!
The Patriots have won their 6th Super Bowl title.
Hey, you guys are awesome. Love it. You guys are awesome.
Love you,
oh my
Coach.
God.
What a game, man.
Love it.
It's a great organization. It's hard not to get choked up about it.
Just so many fond memories and thoughts that I think about the Patriots and I'll always be a Patriot.